Hey y'all, it's your girl Christina G back with another video today. I know I have been MIA for a minute. Don't even say it. Don't even say it. I know. I've just been extremely busy, but I have some really big news to tell you guys. Obviously, y'all can tell by the title of my video what I'm gonna talk about, and that's my interview and hiring experience at Sephora. So let's start from the beginning. So I applied at Sephora. This was my seventh application. I applied for a cashier position because every time I applied for a beauty advisor position, it was always like, oh, unfortunately, we move on to another candidate or whatever. So I was like, at this point, I just really want to work at Sephora. I really want to get my foot into the door. Like, I'm not even playing. I will start at the bottom mopping floors. Like, no joke. I really just wanted to work there. So I put in my application. About a week later, I got a phone call. Finally, I got a phone call, and the store manager's like, "Hey, we saw your application. We want you to come in for an interview." I'm like, "All right, cool. Like, Christina, you got this, girl. You got this." We will pull up to the interview or whatever. We go next door to a coffee shop, and it was really like a conversation type of interview. She's like, tell me about yourself. Okay, tell me about your customer service experience. Tell me about a time when, like those type of questions. And we discussed me being in school and what my schedule would look like if I was hired. Passionate about makeup, like what I like about makeup. And she was asking me about my future at Sephora, if I wanted to move up. I was like, this is my dream job. Like, I've always wanted to work here. I told her this was my seventh application and all I needed was an interview. So after the interview, she was like, okay, we'll stay in contact with you. I'll call you by the end of the week to let you know if you're hired or not. And I was like, okay, cool. And it was really good vibes. Like, she was really nice. I got a call a week and a half later. Y'all, I was freaking out because I was like, it's been a week. She hasn't called. Like, what's going on? A week and a half later, I got a call to have another interview with another manager. And I was like, okay, cool. So I went into my second interview. This time I had on the same kind of type of makeup. I didn't have on any eyelashes. I wanted to keep it really clean, like super soft glam. I had on the red lipstick, that's like the Sephora signature color. So I had on the red lipstick and I had on all black. The first time I had on all black too. This time I had on all black as well. Wearing all black really kind of like subconsciously makes people think that you already work there. If you look the part, you kind of, it's easier to be like, oh, okay, like, yeah, I'll hire her because she already looks the part, right? The second interview, she pulled out my resume that I had sent in, and she was like, okay, just, ask me a few questions about it. And it was similar to the first interview. It just wasn't as long. She was really nice as well, the other store manager. On my resume, she was like, hey, I see that you post a lot of makeup videos on Instagram and on YouTube or whatever. And I was like, yeah. She was like, okay, I'm gonna check it out. I was like, okay, cool. Like, yeah. So I left the interview, and like 2 hours later, she called me and was like, hey, Christina. No, I think it was like a day later. And she was like, hey, Christina, I went ahead and checked out your Instagram videos and your YouTube videos, and I think you're super talented. Like, we want you to come in and do a demo for us so we can see, your talent. If you do well on the demo, we'll go ahead and hire you as a beauty advisor. Y'all, I was freaking the F out, like, because that's what I wanted, but I applied as a cashier because, it just wasn't working out for me when I was applying as a beauty advisor. I was like, oh, okay. She was like, next Monday. I was like, cool, great. Like, I'll be there at 10 o'clock. I got you. I told my homegirl, Alex, she's another RA with me. I told Alex, I was like, Alex, look, like, I need your face. Like, I need you to come with me next Monday. I know you got class at 11 and the interview is at 10, but I need you. She was like, girl, I'm here for you. Like, I was like, yes, girl. And I'm so happy I brought her with me. But yeah, the store manager, she was like, when she had called me, she was like, you can pick out any makeup to apply on your model and we'll have the brushes ready for you. I was like, okay, great. I had already knew Alex's foundation shade and I knew her concealer color. No, we didn't know her concealer color, but we knew her foundation shade in the Fenty color. And the foundation and the concealer coincide with each other's numbers. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, I already know what foundation I'm using, but I didn't really know exactly what I was gonna like use, like setting powder, blush, primer, highlight. Like, I don't know, because they have so much stuff in Sephora, and I didn't want to use all fancy. Like, you know, I wanted to seem really diverse. Like, you know, so the night before, I was on the phone with my mom, and we were on Sephora.com doing a lot of research on the type of skin that Alex has. She has a little dry skin, but it's like combination, but dry. And we were doing a lot of research. I had picked out all my products just from Sephora.com. I had did research on the ingredients, like what they help with, if it's hydrating, if it's gonna be oil control. You know, I did a lot of research the night before. The next morning, me and Alex, we left about 9 o'clock, even though the interview was at 10, and it was only like a 15-minute drive. We just left super early because I was not playing. Like, I was like, we gotta be here on time. Like, this is not the day to be late to stuff at all. We got there, and I'm in the car. I'm super nervous, and she was like, girl, you got this. You've done my face like 2 or 3 times already before. Like, you know, you got this. And I was like, yeah, you right. I'm tripping. And then I seen the manager. She's laying out the brushes for me at like the station, at like the beauty studio. And I was like, oh my God, like, this is really happening. Like, this is really about to happen. I was like, Alex, you ready? Like, she was like, yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready? And I was like, yeah, I guess. Like, you know. And so we went in there, and she was like, the manager was like, yeah, go ahead and pick out your products, and then come back to the beauty studio so I can teach you like how to sanitize the products before and after you use it. I was like, okay, cool. So it didn't take us that long to pick out the products because, like I said, the night before I had already done my research on exactly what I was gonna use. I was super excited to use any brand. I was super excited. Like, this was a once in a lifetime chance that I was gonna get, just to even pick out any brand that I wanted to and use it on somebody's face. Like, when I tell you I was excited, I was excited. The manager was like, I'm gonna be walking back and forth. You know, I'm not gonna just hover over you, but I'm gonna be walking back and forth, you know, just checking on you or whatever. I was like, all right, cool. So, you know, I get started on her eyebrows. I just bust out sweating. Like, I was so nervous. I just bust out sweating. Because the manager, she was just watching, and I was like, I can't breathe. Like, it was so much. It was so intense. Like, the most intense thing I've ever been through. I'm doing her makeup. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to blend this with this brush. And, yeah, you put the concealer on right here, and yada, yada, yada. And this primer helps hydrate your face, so we're gonna use that. Like, I'm talking to her as I do her makeup, and we had a whole little scenario that she's finna go on a date and get engaged. Like, I was trying to make her like a real customer, and, you know, just really smiling, laughing with customers, because when I have my own clients, I really like to, you know, talk with them, because who wants to be just quiet doing somebody's makeup? Like, that's whack. Everything was going really smooth. Even though I was nervous and sweating like a dog, everything was going pretty smooth until I got to the end, and I was doing her mascara on the bottom of her lashes, and I was just, for some reason, my hand was just really just not sturdy, not as sturdy as it typically is, because I was just really nervous, and, you know, I was just shaking, boom. I messed up on the bottom of her eyelashes, and it was like mascara like all right here on her skin. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I start getting so emotional. I start tearing up. But the manager had walked off, thank God. But I started tearing up. Like, I was like, and my homegirl, Alex, shout out to Alex. She was like, Christina, you better not cry. You better suck this up. You came here, you finna get this job. Take that. She was like, take that makeup remover, put it on a Q-tip and wipe that off and put some mascara on. Like, you are not finna do this. She was like, if you start crying, you are going to walk home. She had drove us there. She was like, if you start crying, you're gonna walk home. I was like, okay. I was like, Christina, get it together. Like, you know, I got it together real quick. I didn't drop a single tear, but when I tell y'all, it was right there. Like, I was right there. I was about to just bust out crying. I wiped it off real quick, put some mascara on, put her setting spray on her, you know, boom, boom. She was done. And the manager came over. She was like, "Hey, you done?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm done." Like, I was just really nervous because it was so soft glam. It wasn't me. Like, it wasn't like just a bold look. And she was like, "Oh my God, this looks so beautiful. Like, let me go get the other manager. This is so beautiful." And I was like, "Really? She really liked this. She really liked it." And the other manager was like, "Oh my God, this is so beautiful. Yada, yada, yada." And you know what sealed the deal is Alex was like, "What products are these? Because I want to go buy them right now. This looks so good. I want to go buy some of these products right now." Y'all, the manager was like, "Oh, okay. I knew that sealed the deal when we walked up out of there. Bring a good friend with you. Bring somebody that you know is down for you for real, for real." So that definitely boosted everything. When I got done with doing the makeup, I put everything back. Like, I didn't put it back in the sections, but I had started cleaning stuff off. You know, I'm wrapping stuff up, putting the brushes back in the pouch. Like, you gotta be professional. You know, you gotta be, makeup is a lot. It's a lot of sanitizing. You gotta be really sanitary when you handling people's makeup and faces and germs and stuff like that. So, you know, I just try to present that in the best way. After the interview, she called me like 2 hours later. She was like, "I'm happy to offer you this position. We thought you did a great job in the beauty studio. Like, we'll scoop doop. We're gonna email you the paperwork and whatnot." So, yeah, like, that was my experience. And I start orientation next Monday at Sephora. I'm super excited. Like, what? I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for this opportunity. It's gonna help me grow as a makeup artist. It's gonna help me just grow, and I'm so thirsty to learn. That's one thing that I kept bringing up in my interviews. I'm so thirsty to learn about makeup. Like, I was like, I'm going to makeup school after I graduate college because, like, that's what I want to do. I don't want to do anything else. Like, this is my passion. This is what I love, and this is what I'm gonna do. Also, I just think that, you know, keep applying. If you didn't get it the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth time, you might get it the seventh. So keep applying. Also, if you have any type of portfolio or anything, any type of work that you have done, make sure that you put that on your resume, because I wouldn't think that, you know, my Instagram videos really would have helped me like they did. I get like 150 views maybe on a good day. And you know what? They saw their talent. They saw I really have a passion for it, and they hired me as a beauty advisor because of that. Not a cashier, but a beauty advisor, something that I really wanted. So if you have any of that, put that on your resume. Just keep trying. Just keep going for it. Go in the store. Make you know, make yourself visible. Talk to those people. Like, they really like friendly people. You have to be friendly. You're working in retail. Like, you got to sell stuff. So, yeah. That was my experience, my interview process and my hiring experience. I'm going to come back with, like, my orientation experience after orientation, of course. I'm going to come back with that and tell you guys how orientation went. And, yeah. And if you haven't already, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. Please comment. And just tell me what you guys think about my experience. And if you have any questions, I'm excited to answer them for you. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.